In this video, I'm going to go over how to use Air Force Desktop Anywhere on Windows 10 and everything that you're going to need for that. One of the first things that you're going to need is DoD certificates in order to access the service. So we're going to go ahead and go to our internet browser, and then we're going to go to the Air Force portal, which is my.af.mil. And then we'll wait for that to load. Sometimes you may get a warning on your browser that says that the website is not trusted. You will have an option to click more settings, or it will say go to details, and then you'd select more details and then select continue to this website unsafe. And then after that you will come to this page and then hit agree, and then select getting started with PKI. From here you will be on a new page, and then you're going to select public. And then once that page loads, you're going to go over here and select PKI, PKE, and then select Public Key Infrastructure Enabling. On this page, you're going to select Getting Started. And then here you have a couple of options when it comes to installing DoD certificates. You could use the DoD's program install route. Or you could just install the certificates yourself without adding unnecessary programs to your computer. So I'm going to show you that way. For Windows, we're going to select Windows, and then you're going to go down here to number 3 where it says install DoD root certificates, and then you're going to click PKCS7 bundle. And then you're just going to download this bundle, and then when it finishes you're going to select open folder or go to the folder downloads, right click and extract all, and then extract wherever you'd like, preferably the same folder, and then you have an extracted folder with certificates in it. Double click that item, and then for the right, for this one, it's going to be certificates PKCS7 5.6 DoD.der. You're going to right click it and click install, and then next, and then you're going to change this option to place all certificates in the following store, and you're going to go browse, and then you're going to select Trusted Root Certification Authorities, and then OK, and then next, finish, and then it's going to ask you this security warning approximately 30 times. It's going to install all of the certificates, so you're just going to spam click yes like this, and you're going to keep clicking until it stops. Unless you'd like to read all of them, then go ahead. And then after you spam click, you'll get a message that says the import was successful. And then congratulations, you've just installed all of the DoD certificates. From here you could go to the next step, which would be we're going to need the VMware client to install. You're going to go back to your web browser, and then you're just going to go to google.com. It's funny, I'm searching Google through Bing. Either way works. And then you're just going to select or type VMware Horizon Client. And then here I'm going to go download VMware Horizon Clients. And then we're going to select VMware Horizon Client for Windows by selecting Go to Downloads. And then we're going to go ahead and download the product. Note that it's going to take a little while because this is 219 megabytes, so depending on the size of your internet connection. I've already downloaded the file, but for you, you would select Run once it's done downloading, or go to the Downloads area and then select your file, which is VMware Horizon Client 5.4.1. And it will come up to give you agree and install page. So go ahead and agree to that. If it asks you for any settings, the generic settings are fine. And once it's done, just click finish. It'll ask you to restart your computer, and you should restart your computer, but for this demonstration I'm not going to. Now that you've closed everything out, you'll notice back on your desktop you have a new icon, so double click that, and then we're going to add a new server. So click New Server, and at this point, if you don't have your CAC card and CAC reader plugged in, do so now. Here we're going to type in the server name, which is afrcdesktops.us.af.mil, and then select connect, and it will connect to the server. You'll get this warning message, accept it. It will ask you what certificate you would like. You should select your PIV certificate, which is this one with a really long number at mil compared to the little number at mil. You do not want to select your email certificate. And then hit OK, and it should momentarily ask you for a PIN. Type in your PIN. And then you are actually in the Air Force Desktop as a Service. You could use specific applications, but for the most part, most users are going to want to use this for a real desktop. You could either right click and click launch or just double click it. And this will take a few minutes to actually load, but it's going to load an Air Force desktop just like the ones you're used to at work. And when I mean you're going to wait, you're going to probably wait upwards of about 5 minutes. Do note that this will not be the fastest solution, but is definitely the most versatile solution. So once this is all done loading, you will have full access to the Air Force network. Once you have waited a couple of minutes, the desktop will load and then you'll be at the main screen. You'll feel free to use any applications that are installed on here, as well as connecting to network drives locally. However, there are no medical applications on this service. You're going to have to rely on other services such as AVHE to accomplish that.